We got Jim calling in from Canada. Jim, you're live on Truth Wanted. What's up?
Hi, I'm just, I looked at your question on the chat about have you ever basically, sound like an idiot talking like a Christian. When I'm sorry, I got to confess, when I first moved to a very large city I started work somewhere, I moved in with a bunch of university students, and I'm an atheist now, but at the time I was a devout Christian, and we had a big party one night when I got there, a lot of people there, and at the end of the night, we were all sitting around. Someone made a comment, oh, pray to God or whatever, and I started preaching to a bunch of drunk university students about God.
The most receptive of the gospel. Historically.
Absolutely. And I had it all figured out. I had about 14 people around me, and I started preaching. And I didn't stop. And I didn't realize at the time that they were all laughing at me for the wrong reason. But looking at it now, it was my indoctrination as a child. I felt I was doing the right thing. Felt I was, doing that word of God. Everybody else, and to keep it, censored, like everybody else there was a lot of females there. Everybody was doing their thing, going off of various people, and I was too busy preaching. And I couldn't resist telling that story. Looking back now, I absolutely do not know what I was talking about. It just baffles me. And it's the last couple of years where I've gotten away from Christianity, that I still see these people doing this. And I do try to talk to them to say, why are you doing this? Like, what is this what you want to be doing? Do you truly believe this? To try not to make the mistakes that I made. But it truly comes down to your childhood indoctrination.
It does. It does.
And there's so many of us.
Yeah. Look, here's the good part, though, is that now you can use your experience to help inform how you approach. You've got an insider's view, and I think that's going to assist you. It'll make you more effective in conversations moving ahead because you can relate. You've been there. We've both been there, and you escaped. So give yourself credit, brother.
Yeah. Jim, when I was in college, my freshman year, I was part of a college ministry called Crew. You've probably heard of it. And we were tasked to go out on campus and to talk to people about Jesus. And I never felt more awkward or uncomfortable in my life because nobody wants to talk to you. And they're trying to get shit done or hang out with their friends, whatever. And our job was like, okay, there's some people sitting at a table over there. Go sit down and talk to them. And you have like pamphlets, that you want to give out and stuff. And I think that was the part I liked about being in there the least, because it was just like, this isn't fun for me or them. Why am I doing this? But there's a lot of social pressure to do it because that's the whole part of, being a Christian, right? You got to spread the good news. So yeah, definitely not proud of those moments, but hey, I could just talk on the internet instead. So that's a upgrade, I guess.
The worst part was getting up the next morning. I got up hungover and I went to church when everybody stayed and relaxed.
Nice. And that's how it should be. Perfect. Well, Jim, thanks so much for calling. I appreciate your story. And I'm sure other people can relate. I know we can.